Only the names change. Oh shoot. My camera is frozen again. Glorious. It looks like a stand-up poster. Greetings from Midnight Land. This is Zyron. I hope everyone's doing great. Kinda. Ignore the garbagey windows in the background. It was not my impression of... Did my camera freeze again, chat? Please tell me yes or no. Did it freeze? Absolutely, seriously. I gotta get a new camera. This camera is just driving me bonkers. So much as touch it, and it goes out. I don't know why. You so much as touch this camera, poof, off she goes. It's really wonderful when you're trying to write stuff, type stuff, and talk about stuff. Fun times. Go. So, what should we talk about tonight? Oh, I know. It's 10 o'clock here, but who here loves the CIG response today? I really want to critically admonish CIG a little bit for that main reason. I want to slap him real hard. It just, yeah. Not their best day in terms of writing stuff, but yeah. Normally I have no complaints with what Star Citizen does, but lately, I'll be real with y'all. It kind of sort of feels like we're dealing with a lot of buzz and not a lot of stuff. Maybe that's a stupid way to say it. Yeah, a better way. We're dealing with a lot of noise coming from CIG in a way. It just feels like it. And while that's, I know it's, I normally am not known for being a white knight. I, there are sometimes though I try to be, and it's really hard not to be a white knight in some case. This is when is that the only? Okay. Yeah. I'm normally a very patient dude. But the last few weeks have been pretty tiring for the old Zyron. Just saying. I'm normally very, very positive when it comes to Star Citizen stuff. But I'm not gonna not normally very, very positive when it comes to I'm not gonna knock, any delays and transparency. But what I am gonna say is there needs to be more transparency as we drag on in this project. When are we going to get certain things? And I know it sounds like I'm being a needy child. I've been playing at this game for over 5 years. I normally don't like complaining about it, but it does feel like this year is stretching them noticeably to their limits. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, about going on CIG. Anything could happen. But you guys know me. I'm no white knight. I'm far from a white knight. I've had my criticisms over the last year over some of the wording that certainly has been used by CIG. The noise comment, for one thing, that really did not help CIG's cause. And I think it wasn't the letter from the chairman. I can't remember which piece of paper it was, but does anyone in chat remember the noise comment? Like, seriously, the noise comment, where they basically called the fans' concerns noise. That sounded a little bit below the belt. I should really title these streams at the moment because I'm so bored playing the current game until storage or cargo stuff comes in. Discussions and stuff. Yeah. What else could I talk? I don't even know if anybody's even up tonight. It is late. At least we're in the part of the world I live in. I meant to be on earlier tonight, but that didn't pan out. Hold on. There's a. Ooh. Right. Kind of feels like I'm talking to myself. Kind of sad. Great. My camera froze again. If y'all are feeling generous, donate to a camera fund. Seriously, I'm really strapped for cash this month. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, this camera's busted. Darn it. Going out. Okay. That's really weird. Why do I look orange? That's kind of weird. Why am I looking orangey? Maybe it's a filter thing. Who knows? Kind of weird. Saturation, maybe? Definitely weird. And there it goes. It froze again. What is with this camera? Let's try that. Any better? Is that any better? Yeah, that's a lot better. That looks a much better camera resolution by far. I looked very orange a little bit ago for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, what could I talk about? Well, depending on who's around, I'm free for discussion. Well, depending on who's available to talk, I'm free for discussion. If anyone's interested in chatting with me, I appreciate it. Super bored here, just sitting here with nobody around. give it about an hour. We'll see if anybody. I might actually get to playing a game and talking about stuff, because that might be more interesting to do. I just wish I knew what game I should play. Seriously. Kind of bored. Yeah. You know what? Actually, that's a good idea. Wait. Where's my screen? Well, that explains a lot. Okay. There we go. That's better. So, any ideas, chat? I'm just murking around here. Let me right. Let's find a game to play and talk in the meantime. I have a place. Ah, there you are. Play an old FPS shooter I haven't played in God knows forever. I'm trying very hard not to hit my head tonight. Challenge almost impossible. Now, what we're going to do is pull up my Steam library. All right. Play this good old shooter. I'm gonna skip the intros. Because I don't want to get myself copywritten struck. Now, come on. Come on. Skipping. There we go. Cool. There. Of course, these games are all-time classics and must be played. Everyone knows that. Hang on just a second. Chat. All right. Now I can see and talk to everybody. Yay. Okay. Here we go.
my ship.
I always say it's
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
Your test demonstration, General Hawk.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice.
okay.
The Empire has been
I don't
keeping
know
us
what's
on the
going
run
on,
since the
but I'm
destruction of the
trying
Death
to
Star.
shut off my
5 days
game.
ago, the Empire attacked one of our
Camera
secret
man
bases
is-
in the city of Talay.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Tak Base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city as well as the rebel staff were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not taking this lightly. They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is, if you are still on our side.
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help in this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No audio. Whoopsie. Sorry. Yeah, that's my mistake. Sorry about that. Indudo? Indudo? Is that your name? I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for the correction. Needed that. Can you hear me now? Say yes, please. I was probably looking and sounding like a complete mute idiot. That was not a great look for me. Can you hear me all right now? Indu. Okay, good. I was just talking about KSP2. You know, in addition to Star Citizen, how there are issues with, you know, Star Citizen going on right now. How Indie. There we go. That's perfect. I was talking about how KSP2, nobody's getting their money back. I was one of the unfortunate losers who spent money on KSP2 and will now never get money back on it. Yay! They cheated me out of my money. Lovely. So basically they got me. They got me. Hey, Medzer, what's going on, man? Doing good. It's late. I know. You were probably trying to sleep. I was just talking about, hey, how should I spend? Oh, about $60 for early access. Yeah. Not a good look for me. Was it 60? Hang on. Kerbal Space Program 2. I think it was either 60 or 50. I can't remember. Let me double check. Let me double check KSP2. $50 for a map, which will never happen now. Hey, what's going on, Mezir? How are you tonight? It's $50, Indy. Yeah. They pretty well screwed me over and probably a lot of other people. It's unfortunate because it makes me mad, you know. I spend money and yeah. Just so you know, Measure, I'm not usually up this late at night. Usually. And the bad news is they won't refund me either. It's super lame. They won't refund me on basically a dead game that was sold on fake promises. People want to talk about Star Citizen being a scam. You know, knock on wood. Okay. What about good old Kerbal Space Program 2? You know? I'm just saying, everybody's screaming scam and all this other stuff. Yeah, I agree, Measure. Skeptical of pre-releases and early access since the Old Republic. Yeah, I rarely buy early access. How about you, Indy, if you're still around? Ugh. And you have a point there, Measure. Definitely. Yeah. I'm suspicious of it. By the way, tomorrow, Measure, if you're still there, they are doing an Inside Star Citizen on what is it? On the cargo stuff and the dang the blockade runner. Just so you know. I need to remind people on the Purple platform, I am an affiliate there. So if you think I'm doing a great job, please subscribe and chip in for my cause, you know, of gradually upgrading my den. I mean, it's pretty bare at the moment. I'd like to be able to upgrade some stuff. I don't like begging, but yeah, kind of lame. I mean, this is basic stuff that I have right now. Got quite a few people over on YouTube tonight. How we doing over there on the Red platform, folks? I've never really streamed this late at night, I don't believe. Oh, no problem, Measure. Oh, I was trying to say, if you guys feel generous, please give me a follow or a like any of the platforms you see. I'm on all 4 of the major big ones. Greatly appreciate it. Purple, red, light green, and dark green. Your patronage is greatly appreciated, everyone. Okay, that's my only advertisement you're getting out of me tonight. Sorry. I do not do retakes. Yeah, I am, like, again, I said, sorry about that, good old measure. It's, unfortunate, but you got trapped by the ad bot, right? Yeah. Like I was saying, ISC tomorrow will be on the cargo system, and I believe the the blockade runner, I guess. Yeah, blockade runner thing. No idea what that's about. Anywho, been one of those really weird nights. What do you think, Measure? Are you a little angry at CIG like me for them taking so long to get the patch done? I'm not. I'm really not, because I know it'll get done, at least. I'm not super mad. I think a lot of people, I mean, I'm kind of angry, but I'm not, I'm not gonna go on Spectrum and vent my collective spleen. You know, that's not really conducive to how things at all. Venting your collective spleen on Reddit won't help you either, or Spectrum. Yeah, it'll get released soon enough. Yeah, agreed. Very much agree. So, does anyone else have any comments? I'd love to hear it. It'll get released soon enough. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the big thing. I'd rather at work than be a hunk of junk that sits for a month. You know, I'd rather it not be a hunk of junk that sits for a damn month and nobody plays. Nobody can play, for a month and a half. That's not fun for me. Glad we're in the same ballpark of agreement. That's for sure. Think so. I honestly was thinking about having the attitude of I want it now, but where does that leave us? The I want it now bit, it doesn't really help, does it? I agree. Work better than release 2. Yep. Definitely. Ugh. So, I forgot to ask, Mezer, how was your 4th of July? Or your America Day, I guess that we could. How was your holiday weekend? Any good? Did you go to the lake, do stuff like that, celebrate with family, or do you do your own thing? I've never asked. Sorry if I'm being nosy. Yeah. I think he heard me. Neighbors fireworks. Hopefully they didn't wake you up at 5 in the morning. I had some folks firing off fireworks in my neighborhood. They were shooting them off way too late at night. Like 2 a.m. in the morning. 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. I mean, I understand being happy and joyful and, celebrating the whole thing, but I gotta sleep, man. On occasion, I still hear some here the last couple of nights. And here it is almost a week later. Absolutely ridiculous. It's never been like this the last couple of years. I don't know what it is, but could be. Could be any number of things, man. One thing I'm going to get tomorrow is a cotton something cheesecake. God, I love those things. You know, at the store, they're one of the most delicious cheesecakes you'll ever own. Cotton Blues, that's it. Cotton Blues. The Cotton Blues cheesecake. Ever heard of them? They're awesome. Oh, if you think they're a normal cheesecake, they're insane. The largest ones of them weigh almost 5 pounds. 5 pounds of something you don't need. I mean, think about it. Do you need 5 pounds of cheesecake? I know I don't. Like kilograms of cheesecake. Yes. Yes. Indulge the cheesecake monster. Indulge the cheesecake monster. It shall make you strong. A lot of people over on YouTube for some reason tonight. I don't know who they are. Yeah, they released a teaser for the brand new Saber variant between now and the last time I talked to you, Miser. I think it was last night or the night before last. They released the new Aegis Saber Raven variant. I forget the name. I can't call it anything because if I do, I'll probably get a strike. You know? Like, you have a strike. Right. Okay. Whatever. Sure. It's absolutely crazy. I don't like how you're not even able to talk about, you know, rumor mill or anything on Star Citizen or anything anymore without people losing their absolutely loving minds. I understand why, but even speculatory, some people are like, oh, look, we have another White Knight. Yeah. Stupid. I'm sure you understand. You understand why I'm rambling a little bit. Dang, I keep moving in my chair. I just kicked my chair. Yeah, that's right. I do enjoy the game. That's what matters. Who cares what other people think? I enjoy the game. That's what matters. Who all's on YouTube right now? The red platform. I see a bunch of people, but nobody typing. Greetings. Sorry to bother you. I know you're just sitting there chilling. It's all good, man. Been one of them nights, huh? A late one, you know? Yeah. I miss the times I had a dog, honestly. Yeah. You play Star Citizen? It's wait, I think you're an older subscriber that hadn't talked in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Or follower, I guess. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Names kind of blur together, you know? Yeah. That's what I'm waiting for too. Right now, I'm speculating a little bit, you know, kinda, sorta. Me and Mezzer over on YouTube, on Twitch are kind of speculating. It's kind of one of my side of things, you know. I'm waiting for the cargo patch myself. I'm wondering how it's going to affect the entire game. A lot of people don't understand. It might fundamentally change the entire way everything operates. Probably. Are you an old backer? Older backer. Not old backer. What I'm saying is an older backer. Out of curiosity, Mr. Chill. '17, play off and on. Yeah, for me, it didn't start to become an actual game until, you know, during during the garbage. You know what I mean? Understand? It started to really ramp up production. It went from this to this. Never series, just bunker runs. Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. Hey, Mezzer, you can chime in too, buddy. I don't mind it. Don't feel left out, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could definitely I could definitely teach you some things. I've been getting used to the new flight model. Man, it's a pain in the butt to get used to. The whole quantum bull crap. Ooh. It's been an adjustment, I'll put it this way. Yeah. Mission markers aren't appearing. No, actually I don't. That's a new one. I've never heard of mission markers not appearing. I think you have to, I think it's a bug mission. Yeah. See, I was more used to the old model because I played it so much. That's the problem. I had to relearn how I flew, which is why you'll probably be a better pilot with the new model than I am, you know, at the moment. You know, I'm having to relearn how to do a lot of stuff on the fly, chill. It's just the way it is, you know. I would be playing tonight, but I didn't really feel like jumping in the verse, you know, and embarrassing myself. I was just, you know, thinking about venting my frustration a little bit. It kind of looked like CIG had some interesting things being said in Spectrum earlier tonight. I'm not going to go into that tonight, but yeah. A lot of people were not happy. I run kind of a split thing. I do, I'm kind of an oddball, chill. This for ground vehicles and fine ship control, but I do everything else on keyboard and mouse. I use turret exclusively with mouse and keyboard, and you know what I mean. I'm kind of a weird duck. I don't have the money for HOTAS. I'm basically a poor man idiot. I don't know how I've made it this far, but I have. I'm by no means an expert, you know. But we adapt. I think we might actually be one of the most adaptable breeds of gamers on the planet. Maybe it's just me. I wish I had the money for HOTAS. I've never used sticks, and they're kind of intimidating looking to me. I've heard they can be difficult to set up too. Are they difficult? Maybe you can correct me. I might have to switch to control sticks eventually. Yeah, I might try some things myself after X amount, you know. Definitely. Ugh. Speaking of 4.0, chill. Have you heard the weirdo rumors about 4.0? A lot of them, you know, the oddball rumors about solar systems and various other things. Normally, I'm not much of a hopium addict, Yeah, solar systems. Note, I said plural. Plural. I don't believe the leaks community much because CIG's, making it out of their way to make fun of them now. But on occasionally they've been pretty good about stuff. But I'm not going to mention their stuff because there's been some ruffling of the feathers over there, and frankly, I'm going to respectfully stay out of it. Oh, okay. Hey, I'll keep talking. But what I will tell you, I have certain friends and connections that have said there's a possible, they're not 100%. Understand this, Chill. There's a possible window of opportunity here for us to get more than one solar system with 4.0. The chance is not high. You get what I'm saying? It is not high. But it's there. That's the scary thing. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but they're like, I want to hear it, right? Everybody wants to hear that. Right? The thing is, nobody knows what system it'll be. There are some possible solar systems it could be, Chill. Well, yeah. Okay, my guess, you want to really know which systems I think they are? You want to hear? I think it's going to be anything within range of Nyx or Pyro and Stanton. Anything connected to Pyro and Stanton is fair game. But I think they have to, people are talking like they have to meet criteria. Like wildlife, specific architecture, things we don't have in game right now. Does that make sense? That makes sense to you, Chill? We have to have something that makes it unique and new for the game. Otherwise, it don't fly. Yeah, Nyx. Nyx is one of the potential systems because it has received some work. You know this. I know this. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than Pyro. I think it's about 11 point something astronomical units across. I can't remember. 11.2. Then Odin after 42 drops. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's very likely we're going to see potentially several systems from Squadron 42. Oh, and there was a big hint in the trailer. Remember? You know what system I'm talking about? Chill? A very important system. Couple of them, actually. It begins with a V. Vega. Vega, man. That's the rumor mill. The rumor mill is we're going to get Vega, Bremen, Nyx, Odin. I'm not going to elaborate. Obviously, the, what do you call it? The path or plot of Squadron 42, because I don't want to get banned off Twitch or YouTube. I'm not stupid. Mezzer knows this, right? I'm not dumb. But with Mex 2 after 42, probably. Remember in that weapon inside Star Citizen? You watched it, right? A couple of weeks ago? There was a Titan suit prototype weapon from something, somewhere. There was a Titan suit prototype. That's awesome, isn't it? Now, normally I just brush it off, but why show the weapon if we're not going to be able to access it? Yeah, it's public file, so shouldn't be a problem. Give me a second here. I'm gonna shrink my window here. Hold up just a second. There we go. All right. Now, YouTube. We're going to go to YouTube, and it's on a YouTube video, surprisingly. Very easy to find. There's a weapon that looks too big to be a human-owned weapon. I'm going to... a second, and here... Got it. Hopefully you can hear the audio. Now, I'm going to skip this part, but there are so... Wait a minute. Before I forget, I want people... I don't know if anyone's talked about this anywhere. Anywhere. Look here. What is this? Do you see this, Chill? Back in the top right. What armor is this? This bulky, heavy-looking armor. What is this? See this? I've never seen armor like this before anywhere. What is this? Right back here. This suit of armor. I've never seen anything like this at all in any of the shops. I wish I could zoom in. You know, like take a picture, get closer. Really, you can't, unfortunately, on a weapon. Oh, no. See, this is armor. The Titan suit stuff is kind of Gunwing-ish. Let me show you. Yes, the power armor weapon looks like it. Just watch. I'll show you. Not this. Not that. It's a two-man. It's a Gatling gun looking thing. Where is the damn? I might have already glazed past it, unfortunately. Hang on. Might have to go back. Hold on. That's what I'll do. Sorry, I'm going to find this. You put me on a mission, Chill. Thank you for that. I'm looking for something that looks like a two-man gun. In here somewhere. Not that. It's not the armor itself. It's some sort of gun. That's not it. There it is. Okay, pause. Boom. There she is. Look at that. Look at that, chat. What the hell is that? He mentioned Gundam Wing. What Gundam in Gundam Wing uses this? Heavy arms, baby. That right there is heavy arms. And if you notice, it's a two-handed weapon. This sucker is heavy. This is a heavy duty weapon. I don't even think this is a man weapon. This thing's too big. This has to be power suit armor weaponry. I'm just saying, chat, there's something about this gun that doesn't look like it belongs. Absolutely ridiculous. Sorry. Yeah. It's just, look at that. How big do you, how long do you think it is? Probably several feet, probably. See if we can get a better look at it. I'm thinking that's what they're alluding to. Chill. That's what they're alluding to. Wait. What is this? Wait. Here's another new gun. Look at this. What is this? What is this? I didn't even notice this the last time I came in here. At all. This gun at all. What the hell is that? Sorry. Hitting the wrong buttons. That right there is a thing of beauty. Whatever that is, powerful, mean looking. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. It's kind of why I think there'll be multiple types of power armor in game. This right here probably will be just one of them. I think there'll also submachine gun of some type. It does kind of look like it, doesn't it? But it looks, no, look at the muzzle. It's thick. This could be a grenade launcher. Some sort of heavy grenade launcher, maybe. That looked like a heavy grenade launcher. I mean, it could be, but... Oh, shoot, yeah. I'm getting a lot of echoes. The mag is huge. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Hang on, I'm opening up a new window. Okay. The mag's gigantic. That's what I'm curious about. Why this gigantic magazine? We only have one grenade launcher right now in game. So that's why I'm like, what is this, right? This is a Space AK. Look at this. Who ordered the Space AK-47? Right? Yes. And swords. We've needed physical weapons for a long time. I want swords too. And physical weapons. Hold on. Go back. Look here. There's a bludgeoning weapon with spikes. These are like hammering weapons, like flails or something. Yeah. These look nasty. Look at this. Something you would encounter in a territory not friendly to the UEE. Right? This you're probably not going to encounter in the UEE. We got a hammer here, some sort of spike club, and a metal bat, maybe? Kind of? I like these weapons that are all cobbled together. But you know what this means? There's going to be weapon crafting to a degree. I want you to hear something. Did you hear what I just said, Chill? Weapon crafting and modification is being thought about. Possibly it might happen. Let me go to the actual weapons they were showing off.
Weapons that are being worked on. We can talk about a couple of them today. So first up, we're going to talk about the P8AR.
P8AR is a assault rifle that may fill the role of someone that wanted something bigger from bearing manufacturer.
Up until now, it's been our squadron exclusive rifle. In fact, I've had backers come up to me saying, please release the P8AR.
And what we want to do is take that P8 base and do a version that was slightly more tailored towards the civilian market.
A lot bigger and a little bit longer than...
Okay. On the left, P8AR. On the right, P4AR, I believe.
the current P4AR, and
Look at the difference. They're, Chill. Look at that. This is a much bigger rifle. Probably has a longer range, too.
personally, one of my favorite weapons that we've ever worked on.
It is kind of more in line with civilian needs, so it's had a little bit of lightning done to it. It's had some of the more aggressive visuals tidied up a touch.
We did a redesign of the stock.
And it's had a bunch of new skins and variants done for the consumer market.
Why not?
Looks like it has 30 ammo at the moment for a clip. See that? 30 ammo? It's pretty good.
And it's had a bunch of new skins and variants done for the consumer market.
Why not just put the one from Squadron in?
The honest answer is we want to kind of hold that back for Squadron, I guess. It is one of the main weapons you use throughout the campaign, and we still want that to feel unique and special. It's one of the things that we do kind of want to hold back as a bit of a hero experience. It is the standard issue, I think is the correct way of saying it, military weapon for the UEE. It's a workhorse, it's reliable, it's functional, and it just gets the job done.
So the Volt rifle is another new weapon that we're releasing in the PU. A brand new manufacturer for the weapon content team. Volt are a electric and beam ammunition type, using electric batteries to power their weapons.
They're very techy. They feel very professionally homemade. It's not thrown together, but also it's not professionally manufactured.
This is the manufacturer who relies on cheap produced goods, but they still wanted it to look cool and shiny, but they are not really reliable in terms of long-term use.
We wanted a manufacturer where people could use these weapons and then they could also repair and upgrade and kind of...
Look what he just said. If you're still there, Chill, check it out. Repair and upgrade. repair, and upgrade. They're thinking about this really, really hard with weapons. This suggests a level of depth and crafting that they've never thought of in this game. I'm cool with this. I'm completely okay with this. You know? Repair and upgrade. Sign me up. Give it to me. Anywho, let me see. Continuing on. Armor having slots for radar scanning and other things. Yeah, and I'm wondering if weapons will have certain slots, repair functions, you know, hard points, things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they look like you would be able to strip them down and kind of field repair them, or work in your
See that? Strip them down, field repair, stuff like that.
workshop in your ship, or in your habs or wherever, and kind of really get into the nitty-gritty of how these weapons work. So there's a lot of visual cues to that, with like how the screen attaches, all the little kind of fittings and screws, and how it all kind of comes together. That visually is something quite nice and exciting, I think.
There's anything like this in a PU as of now. This will suit more of the guys who wanted to show off rather than to be military-style weapons. You will have some shiny, cool guns that you can show to your friends and say, there, I did it. This is a really cool-looking gun.
I've always been a little bit opposed to very big flashy lasers and electric.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I get it. Yeah. Definitely. Chill, I get it. Yeah. Absolutely. I completely agree. That right there is a huge opportunity. I agree. Yeah. So, continuing on.
Electricity on firearms. I think it can drift away from my idea of traditional firearm, but I think working within the confines of what Volt as manufacturer are, being a home-built kit that you could order online supposedly and manufacture yourself, I think really fits into the idea of it being more of a fun ammunition type.
This is still work in progress, but you can see the direction where it's going.
And then we have a freaking kit bash, brother. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this thing made of parts.
So the Pyro SMG, this is something very different to any of our mainstream manufacturers.
A very small handheld submachine gun, similar to, I think, a real-world example would be a Tech 9.
And the whole idea with this kind of
So this is a laser Tech 9. Here's the focuser, here's the muzzle, here's the energy, and here's the stock. Very cool.
pyro weapon theme is that these things have been made by just people living on the fringes of the universe. They've used whatever they can get their hands on to make something that works for them.
Imagine Mad Max type of gun that was scraped with everything that you can find around.
Sort of break the art conventions that we've been working with for the last however many years.
Internally, we call them non because they doesn't have any manufacturer.
It's made by a guy named Steve.
Yeah, you can say so.
The fact that it's very compact and small allows you to hook very tightly on corners, giving yourself a very low exposure when peeking corners or peeking over cover, and has an extremely high rate of fire, so very good for those really close encounters, but I wouldn't be using it at long ranges due to the lack of a stock.
They're really quite cool weapons to work on, and look forward to using maybe more in the future.
Where the hell is my crossbow?
Do you know what? Chris brought the crossbow up recently. He was like, "Are we going to finish it?" And I'm like, "Well, it's kind of there. There was one thing stopping us with the way the bolts interacted with stuff that we couldn't do at the time."
The fabled crossbow is...
Do you remember this thing right here? The crossbow, man? You remember this?
It's an asset that we in the weapon content team have been
Just
trying
saying,
to get pushed
this
out for a long
thing
time now.
Is
At the point of
bolt
creation,
fed-
this-
Okay, I think the bolts come from below, slot in, and then, yeah.
Crossbow.
It
It
has
was
two
decided that
types of
the
ammunition
bolt
we've seen.
needs to stuck when you fire them and not disappear
Laser
like
and
any other bullet.
explosive.
And this prevented the release of the crossbow because we cannot consistently make the bolts stuck.
It's just a super advanced, cool-looking crossbow. It's got these really cool, like, deploying bolts in it because obviously, we don't really want to carry around these massive, great big kind of quiver of arrows. So it's got these really nice kind of compact little bolts that load into it.
Adding more unique firearms and ways to take out enemies silently is something that the game would definitely benefit from. And so seeing the crossbow come out into the PU would be something that made me extremely happy. And I know a lot of the players have been asking me about this too.
Not directly involved with weapon content, but still working on the weapons, are audio guys and VFX guys. We're working with them directly, and they make our gun shines and sings.
I'll have done my part of the artwork, it'll have gone down the production line, and a few months later I'll bring it into the editor just to remind myself of what I worked on, and I'll shoot it and hear some incredible audio and be like, oh wow, someone's gone all out on this one.
They're a downstream team that, much like animation, it really brings to life this otherwise static and fairly boring object.
Their work is incredible. I've tried to tell them at some point I want to see them add the Lead Pipe 01 sound effect into the game, but I've yet to get an approval on that one.
Game development is a group effort. When it comes out great, it's just a miracle at some point of a lot of people involved into it.
You know, it is still a first-person game, and I think that, you know, the work we do is important. I hope we're a significant part of your interaction with Star Citizen.
I do enjoy it when, you know, I see people having fun and, you know, enjoying the weapons we've created and put into the, you know, the Star Citizen universe. There's a big community of people that take, you know, like in-game captures and screenshots and stuff, and seeing people take pictures of your work is really nice.
I would like people to know that the feedback they give us, especially on our team, means a whole lot.
When we see a comment come up about something with the firearms that people might not like, we do take that on board. If it's not applied to the weapon they're speaking about, we'll try and avoid it on future ones. We're always learning.
And if there has been a weapon that you really enjoy using, or is your favourite weapon, then please do let us know in the comments because the team will love to hear that sort of feedback. With our recent releases, you've seen a whole bunch of updates to how the weapons feel, how they function, and really bring some of those quality and life improvements to the weapons as a whole. And that's just taken a lot of hard work from the weapons department as a whole department, art, design, animation, audio, VFX, like the whole lot. And they've not had a great deal of limelight in these sort of events, but they're super dependable, and I'm very happy to kind of be able to get to talk about them today.
So what did we learn this week? Well, hopefully we learned a lot more about the people that make up the current iteration of the weapon content team. So that there's a whole host of new weapons making their way into the persistent universe. And that spaceships, of course, may dominate the conversation a lot of the time. But there's plenty of other ways to bring damage, death, and destruction to the universe of the first person being built. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. And we'll see you all here next week.
Anyways, if you guys can still hear me. Yeah, that was some awesome stuff because there's not a lot that I hope that gives you some hope for the project going forward. There, my friend. Mr. Chill, I appreciate you tuning in with me tonight. It's really fun, you know, to know that there are people around, you know. Super glad I'm not the only person on here tonight. You know, just full. Yeah, it's been fun talking. Hey, if you ever feel like dropping into my stream or seeing me stream again, or you know, just bullshitting, BSing, feel free to follow me on any of the platforms. I'm on a lot of them. Probably easiest to find me on YouTube though, you know. Just where you are. I'd appreciate it. Because I like talking to people. It gets kind of boring when you have no one to talk to. You know? A lot of people don't understand how boring it gets. Not talking to people. Especially when you're trying to game, you know? Yeah, I'm not... Hey, no pressure, man. I just like talking to cool people, and I like sharing my passion for this project here. It's all cool. Yeah. Into what can I talk about for about, another hour before I decide to drift off into sleep land, you know? Well, what time is it? How long have I been? I don't even know what time it is. I'm going to try to do about another hour, and then I'm going to bed because I'm going to have to get up in the morning, you know, to do the whole show on yeah, the cargo stuff. The cargo stuff, yeah, tomorrow morning. Cargo stuff's all tomorrow morning. Hopefully they give us a good show tomorrow, Chill. At least I'm hoping. Hey, Mezzer, are you still around? You've been awfully quiet for the last 30 minutes. You good, man? Hey, Chill, you have a good night, brother. 07, man. I appreciate you stopping by. It was fun. No problem. Here in about an hour, I'm going to get off too. Good night, Chill. You have a good sleep, man. Anyways, did you figure out your bug? Oh man, you had to abandon. WTF, bro. That sucks. Bro, man. Ugh. Hate it when that happens, man. Yeah, I hate it when I have to abandon crap. It sucks. Bad mission, had to abandon. That reeks, man. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh. Whoa. Probably because I hit at a weird. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, started the mission anyways. At least you just started. It's all good though. You know, you'll get it again. Missions like that are pretty common. Thankfully. Ah, my nose. Ugh. By the way, speaking of other things I was doing today, I was I was, what was I trying to do? Oh, yeah. I was basically going to, at least you got some okay loot. Hey, do you have a friend group you ride along with, man? I didn't know if you did or not. At least you have that score, man. That's good. Hmm. That's good. Hey, at least you're getting in the game, man. You know? It's good to get out there and journey around, you know? Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm totally a forgetful Fred this time of night. Oh my god. Probably due to it being so late at night, you know. It is such a forgetful Fred. Good to have friends though to roll with. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Fascinating. Sorry I've been super quiet. Trying to figure out what else I could talk to about for about, oh, I don't know, an hour or so. Just because, yeah, I want to be able to talk about something and not be bored. When I hit the bed tonight, I'm going to bed hard. Definitely been one of those nights. Hmm. Oh. So what do you think they're going to talk about tomorrow morning? Since we have some time to kill. In particular, obviously. Their measure. You think they're going to talk about exclusively the stuff they want to talk about, or do you think they might sneak some stuff in like usual? I'm thinking they might sneak some sneaky stuff in. Again. Who knows? I may be wrong. They typically have been really sneaky lately. They've been sneaky about what they've been sneaking in. I suspect we're probably going to get some level of yeah, they usually do. They usually sprinkle stuff in throughout the ISC. We may have to hunt through it like a comb again, but I'm okay with that. Because look at that weapon ISC. That one had stuff galore that was everywhere. That weapon inside Star Citizen had all kinds of stuff everywhere. Nothing surprises me right now. I think people need to be prepared that this lull for the year, so much for a lull in the year. Last year at this time, we were lucky to get ISCs with stuff as beyond concept crap. This year, we're getting a lot of stuff that seems to be more in production and actually around. Maybe it's just an illusion. My personal thoughts, I'm still of the opinion, expect the unexpected, you know? Anything could happen, anything could get put out there for us to see, you know, probably not understand it's there for weeks at a time. And yeah. Man. 30 more minutes, Chris. Try to make it up and do it. Oh. 31 minutes. Please keep me awake. Oh my. Nothing really surprises me anymore. But circling back to what I was telling good old Chill earlier. Yeah. There are things there are things that are planned for this year that we have no idea about. I fully believe we're going to walk into CitizenCon with no clue what they're going to announce. One thing I'm curious about, though, is all the Bar Citizen and other announcements that are up for the next few months. You know, the PAX East stuff, the what have you. Because who knows with that? I'm pretty sure the folks on the green platform agree with me. You folks probably agree with me too. I think CitizenCon, anything could happen. Anything. I stand by that comment. Measure agrees from the purple platform. It's just, you know, I tend not to get too much on the hopium of the hopium of the, what do you call them? The leaks, the supposed leaks. I think a lot of the leaks we have going forward are probably heavily scrutinized by CIG. For example, the Aegis, whatever that Saber variant is, I don't even know the name of it. Not the Firebird. Firebird's already out. The new Saber variant. They've already shown off and showcased a video for that thing. Supposedly it's a racing variant. I Don't know why, but okay. Whatever tickles your fancy, I guess. Oh, I'm checking my phone. It's late. Sorry, chat. Just double checking my phone, seeing what time it is. Super, super late. On the green platform, anybody want to speak up and voice their opinion? I have no problem listening. I'm pretty sure everybody else would like to hear your opinions. I'm cautious. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm basically cautious right now of anything before October, which I think is CitizenCon. That being said, if they announce specific things before, sure, that'll take credence. But we'll see. We will see. Any luck, Measure? Hmm. 18 minutes. I'm surprised I'm still awake at 1 a.m. in the morning. Trying to make the 30-minute challenge to see if I make it to mission complete. Nice job, Measure. Nice job. Good job, man. I'm trying to stay awake. This is just bad. Yeah, I agree. They are still pretty buggy. That's my concern. I really want a lot of these missions, you know, a team to be formed up to polish some of these special mission teams. You know, polish them up, clean them up. That way they're ready for 4.0. And I know it's probably coming. A team. I just realized I have a patch of hair here on my face. And instead of over here, I need to shave. I need to shave tomorrow. Sorry, chat. So sad. I was like, why does my face look so weird? Apparently, I don't know how to shave. Right. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is kind of funny. So my green mean minions over on the green platform, what do you all think? Should CIG have a polish team for all the FPS missions? I think they should. I think they should. You know, once they get to a certain point, you know, of they've got 4.0 out, they can go back, polish stuff, clean it up. You know, just my opinion, not just my 2 cents. Because sure, the game looks great, but what good is it if you can't play it? You know? Just my 2 cents, folks. And I'm sure Mezer agrees. Same thing. Same question to you, Mezer. You feel the same way? It would make sense to have a polish team. You know, once they're done with 42, they can polish, you know, down the missions and everything. Well, you heard that's the plan? Is that what you heard, Mezer? Hoping Squadron 42 will be a success, so CIG keeps and even expands the development team to work on Star Citizen. Yeah, I agree. Exactly. That's exactly what I hope too. Hopefully we actually get some genuine development of the game going forward. I have no idea what it's pausing. I'm not even doing that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, there's supposed to be 2 more parts of Squadron 42. There's supposed to be a direct, like a sequel after what's going on in Odin, And then an unknown third sequel, which we know nothing about. The team's working on it. I don't know. There's some rumor that the at least the script for the third game is already complete by now. I don't know what I believe about that. Does anyone in Green Chat know what I'm talking about? There's a rumor going around about the other Squadron. See, Squadron 42 is 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. The game most people assume is Squadron 42 is just part 1. So 2 and 3, I don't know if they've completed any work on 2 and 3. I don't know. They typically are talking when I assume, that's what I've wondered for a long time. When they're talking about these Squadron 42 updates, is it just part 1, or is it all 3 parts? I'm assuming it's the former rather than the latter, because to complete all 4 games at once would take more resources than we have. Right, Measure? Yeah, it would take way more resources than they have currently. Entirely too much. And to make it more egregious, I would say it would be it's not very cost effective right now, even though I'd want to argue otherwise. Hopefully it doesn't turn into Half-Life 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. You had to mention Half-Life 3 or Beyond Good and Evil 2. Beyond Good and Evil 2. There's another game perpetually in development hell we've heard nothing about for years and years and years. When was the last time we heard anything on that game? At all? I think 2018, 19? I'm going to say. And that's an old game now, or it would be. If it had released around its original release date, Beyond Good and Evil 2 would have been an ancient game now. Probably still look good and hold up, but man, it probably would have been on the Xbox One or PlayStation, whatever, you know. I'm not really familiar with that series, neither that nor Half-Life. I've wanted to try them, but, you know, money is tight these days, so it is fascinating, though. Yeah, I heard some of the stuff about Half-Life 3. I thought Alexa, or whatever it is, was the third Half-Life. It's not, isn't it? Half-Life 2 is highly recommended. Oh, I bet. I absolutely bet it is highly recommended. Yep. I keep hearing it is. I've wanted to try it for years. Some games I just don't get into because the story is just so weird to me, you know? Others, it's like, why didn't I get into this before, you know? Ugh. Okay. That's no hate against the Halo Half-Life fan. I just won't pretend to know something about a game. But some people say it is, some don't. I say Gabe Newell knows. Yeah, I'm just not going to argue with people who actually play the game because number one, that proves I'm an idiot. And number two, it proves I'm a big idiot. You know? Hmm. I guess you're going to be getting ready to go to bed pretty soon, right, Mezer? Out of curiosity, you're going to go to bed pretty soon too, right? I'm just finishing up this stream when I can. Ah, you'll be up for a while. That's good. I'll probably be up in the morning around when good old Inside Star Citizen starts. Or I'll try to be. Definitely. Try to be up a bit longer. Trying to convince myself to keep awake. What other ships, though? Before I forget, you know, and totally just drift off to sleepland. What other ships do you think could show up in November besides the obvious Measure? We have that brand new Saber that's appeared on, you know, Plaid Imperium's Twitter page. I almost want to say that the thing that looks kind of like a giant TIE fighter, you know, the Mirai Fury Big Boy, could appear, but we've seen nothing related to it. That's the problem. Mirai Fury Big Boy, we've seen nothing on that ship for months. You know? I hope they introduce an alien ship. Yeah. There's been an alien ship drought for a while. Kinda. At least in my opinion, there's been an alien ship drought. I think the most recent alien ship they announced that was brand new and then later got brought into the game was the dang, what was it? The Talon series. You know, the Talon Shrike and the Talon base model. That was the most recent ships. I hope we get more alien armor. Don't forget that weird, freaky looking armor that they showed off. You know? The weird thing. You know, the armor that actually looked alien. Like Xi'an armor. Right? I'm hoping we get an alien ground vehicle too. I think the last alien ground vehicle we got was the Nox. We haven't had any other ground vehicles by CIG that are alien in manufacture in a long time. Although I could be wrong. Maybe I am. Let me see. I'm just spitballing this. Okay, so ground vehicle. Ugh. Oh. I think the only GN ship we have is the Nox, actually. Is that it? I think it is. That is the only ship that I can think of they introduced that's alien. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, in a long time, they haven't had anything new. I think most of my friends have gone to sleep on green platform. That's a shame. Getting pretty close for me too. Who knows at this point what we're gonna get? Good old oh dear Lord, I forgot your name. Mezer. I do love how your name is technically a reference to something terrible in game. That is so funny. Well, my name is too, kinda. It's a Gundam reference. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any specialized alien vehicles. I'd expect at least some armor or something. Something useful. When do you think we'll give 324? I would hope within the next month, you know. If I'm being incredibly optimistic, I'm hoping within the month. If not, it's going to be a longer, slightly longer road to 4.0. And I hate to admit it. You know, that's my worry, is that it's going to take longer than we think to cook it in the oven. I'm assuming hopefully under a month, but we'll see. It's like everything else. Yeah, right. At least it's at Evo. Hey, Mezer. Hey. At least it's already with Eva Cotty. When they were having when people were having this discussion about 318, it was barely an Eva Cotty. Yeah, hopefully before Gamescom. Yeah, I agree. I don't even know what that's all about. There's something cooking. I don't know what it is, but there's something about that. Why is CIG going to Gamescom? That is so suspicious of them. I mean, if they're showing off something, I could see them showing off their chair and using it as segue to talk about the game project, but not an actual thing. You know what I mean? It's weird. In case people in chat are wondering what we're talking about, on the CIG website for Bar Citizen, it's stating that there probably will be representation at Gamescom overseas. So we have no idea what's going on. Yeah, if they announce it at Gamescom and not CitizenCon, that's going to make a lot of people angry. A lot of people who have paid for the game. It's going to make the normies flood into the dang game. A lot of people who are old backers, old money, they're not going to like that too much. Well, they'll like it, and then they'll be like, why is this being announced at Gamescom and not CitizenCon? You get it? A lot of people be asking some serious questions at that point. I would be. So what do you think, Mezzer? You think they might announce another project at Gamescom? Because that's all I got. It sounds a little weird. I don't think it's going to happen like that because where would they get the resources or the money capital? It doesn't make sense. It don't make no sense. Hopefully something good. I agree. I agree with that. Like I said, bottled lightning sells pretty well around here. But we'll see. It's one of those situations where you're like, okay, will this be a good year for my company or my project or not? At this point, we just simply don't have the information. We simply don't. That's my thing. Dude, we have no clue, no idea, nothing. Show me something good. Dun dun. That's literally what I'm thinking in my head right now. Show me something good, CIG. You know? Literally, in my head, I'm singing that song. Because I want to believe so badly. This program, this project, isn't all for naught, you know? No, 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 no. And I think there will be something good. We just have to believe that it will be good. You know? I believe something good will happen so long as we hold the faith. Hold the line. Something good will happen. Yeah. In general. this year. Anyways, I'm about to shut this stream down. It's about 1:30 in the morning where I am. Jeez. I will be back probably on tomorrow morning after I get some well-deserved sleep. Just a second. Anybody on? There's a friend. Inkin the Man over on Twitch. Go visit Hankin. Everybody.
We're in the black.
Anyways, I want to wish everybody else here a good night, good evening. 07, everyone. I gotta get some sleep. See you later, Mezzer. I'll see you in the morning, all right, man?